Hello guys, my name is Zach and today let's talk about difficult emotions. I feel like our society is built around suppression of emotions. We tend to be told almost unconsciously to appear okay in life. You know, when you go to work, when you go with friends, you need to be okay. You need to get the image that everything is okay for you. And what happens is that we don't tend to learn how to deal with our emotions, and a lot of us are not fortunate enough to have a very nurturing upbringing. And when we don't have a nurturing upbringing, when we have a troubling upbringing, what we tend to do is we tend to suppress our emotions. We tend to escape our emotions as much as we can, especially those painful ones. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 ways of dealing with our emotions. First way is suppression. Second way is expression. And the third way is attending to our emotions. 2 ways that are negative: suppression and expression. And the one positive way of doing it is attending to our emotion. What happens with suppression? I will try to keep this as short as possible. Suppression happens when we do everything or anything that will distract us from what's going on inside of us. It does not matter what we do. What matters is that we're not listening. That's what really matters. We tend to suppress by maybe escaping to anything. Maybe we feel something, you go to the gym, you know, instead of listening to what's going on inside of your body, or what's going on inside of what that emotion is telling you. You go to the gym, you distract yourself, and you might think that the problem has been solved. But what happens is that when we tend to escape what's going on inside of us, it tends to grow. It does not makes it better. It doesn't make it better. So what else do we do? Well, maybe we overeat, maybe we smoke, maybe we drink, maybe we go out with friends. It obviously is better if you choose an escape that is more positive, like training or exercising or talking with friends, or maybe going out and having some fun. However, it does not solve the problem. The problem is still inside. The problem is a trapped energy that we need to listen to. The second way of dealing with our emotions is through expression. Now, expression means that we complain. We say to what's going on to everyone around us. While expression is better than suppression, it's still not a very positive way of dealing with it. Well, first of all, because it's still there, you're not attending to it, you're not listening. The second reason why it's not really positive is that you're just making the problem keep getting over and over again, because what you tend to focus on tend to grow. Where focus goes, energy flows. Life gives you what you experience over and over again. And when something bad happened to you in the past, and now you're saying to your friend and you're saying to everyone around you what's going on and what happened, chances are you're going to experience that same thing again and again. So that's the second way of dealing with it. The last way of dealing with our emotions, which is attending to our emotions. Now, what we need to understand is emotions are a message for us. They're sending us a message. That message needs to be listened to. And if we don't listen to this message by distracting ourselves or maybe complaining, what happens is that message tends to get stronger. And when it gets stronger, it tends to manifest as physical symptoms, maybe a shoulder pain or back pain or knee pain. And all of these are really telling us to listen, to stop and listen. And if we don't listen to these messages, so first of all, it starts with an emotion. Second, it manifests into a physical symptom that is very uncomfortable, or some pains and niggles. The third way, or the third almost level of sending this message, is through negative circumstances, like accidents and like really negative events that happens in your life just out of nowhere. And if you still don't listen, then what happens, the last stage, is your body starts to deteriorate and you start to develop an illness, like a terminal illness. maybe cancer or heart attack or diabetes or asthma, or all of these negative ways, or all of these illnesses that tends to manifest into our body because we've been suppressing for so long. What do? You know, what's the solution? The solution is to listen. And yet it sounds so simple to listen and just to see what's going on. We tend not to do that. We tend to escape. So when you listen, what happens is you need to get out of your head and into your body. You need to stop, even in the listening part, even when people are aware, you know, they're almost now, they've read about how to deal with their emotions. What they tend to do is to go into solve it mode. And solving means that you're still suppressing. You still don't want to listen to what's going on. You just maybe want to listen so you can solve it straight away. And that doesn't work, because what you have there is almost an energy, and it's you know, it's something that is not logical. It's a physical sensation that happens within you. So you need to listen, and so you need to get into your body, listen to what's going on, see where that emotion is. So if it's a fear, for instance, where is it? Is it in your head? Is it in your throat? Is it in your belly? Is it in your back? And once you identify where is it, or maybe it's all over your body, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you get into your body and you start to listen into it. And after you do that, now what you need to do is see what it feels like. You know, what does it feel like? Don't ask don't ask a logical question. Don't ask, oh, what's going on? No, see what it feels like. And then after that, what you need to do is you need to breathe through it. You know, breathe through it. That's one way of doing it. Another way is to experience it fully. See what it really feels like and experience it. Get to it. After that, after you do this, now what you need to do, what you can do is, what do you want to feel? So after you've listened to it, after you've given it attention, now you can shift your focus and say, what do I want to feel? Okay, now I feel afraid. Okay, this fear, okay, well, I can see that this fear it's from my past. It's a past thing. Don't go through all the story of what's happened. You don't have to do that. Don't get into your head. Get into the body. Okay, how does it feel? When is the first time I felt like that? Okay, maybe that first time when I got separated from my father or my mother or whatever. Okay, how did that feel? So give it some time. Okay, where does it feel? Maybe you can cry, or you maybe it's just that you want to listen to it and listen to it for 10 minutes. Now after that, once you feel like it's had enough of you listening to it, and you'll feel a little bit of a peace or something like that's just got out of your back. Now, what do I want to feel like? Okay, I feel afraid. What do I want to feel like? I want to feel peace. I want to be happy within myself. I want to accept myself the way I am. So now that's the time you tend to want to see what you want to feel and tend to focus on what's going on. So some people jump into that straight away without listening. Oh, okay, well, I'm afraid. Okay, what do you want to feel? No. Tend to the fear first. Tend to the emotion first. Give it its attention. Give it its focus. Feel it. It's there for a reason. It's giving you a message. And then focus on the positive stuff. Okay? Thank you very much. If you have any questions, let me know. And thank you.